Contemplation Chamber Plague. Sounds fun.
Let feast the eyes of the faithful. Know your goddess. Know her command.
Also, very fancy door. That kind of looks like a Dark Justicia, probably, right? We could lockpick the door. We could also walk around it. But I mean, we can lockpick pretty well, so let's do that.
Crack it open.
I also do wonder, what did we increase with Astarion? We increased Charisma. We really need to increase Dexterity sometime for lockpicking and stuff. Anyway, let's lockpick. Nice.
Never a dull moment.
Oh. Maybe let's also quick save.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. What's hiding here?
Everything also looks pretty collapsed. I mean, gosh, do we ever find out like how long ago this whole palace, this whole temple collapsed? Must have been ages. No, I think we do. I think it's like 100 years or something, right? Oh, and there's a deep gnome.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The
Aren't
barrel
you
is
going to
filled
die
with
too,
smoke
then?
powder.
Careful. I'd rather not have to pick bits of gnome from my hair.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down.
Wow, Shadowheart. Alright, calm down. Let's talk this through.
What's to say? Your near's bootlicker. Saw you sailing. A goddamn true soul. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me.
I don't even want to harm you. I'm here to save you. I already saved like one of your... two of your people. Of your clan. I guess if the Dark Urge smiles sincerely and holds out their hand... Oof. Shadowheart the Hoon. Thanks for explaining. I just was about to ask like, what's a Hoon? Hoon means outsider or abomination. You know, if I was a true soul, you'd be dead. Stand down before you hurt yourself. Let's take guidance. It's not enough. But why? That was a bad roll.
Not a true soul. And I'm supposed to believe that.
You know, you're dying
Shit.
too if you ignite
Can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cunt nutters suffer.
I mean, we could always use the smoke powder, right? I don't want you. I will take the smoke powder though.
You want to barter with rune powder? Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff. I'll spare you a vial.
Can we ask you more about what it actually does and what it actually is? I never take the smoke powder, the vial's generally enough. I wonder how she's like, what's she doing with the rune powder? I mean, it's a whole cack of it. How's she going to transport it? It's like almost as tall as she is. And definitely like heavier. Very generous of you. I accept. She just had one at the ready? Nice. I think I never got that before. So, Where will you go now?
I go where there's shit to stir. And there's no shortage of options. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
She's just carrying that. She's incredibly strong. Ah, she has a strength score of 10. Oh well. Anyway. I guess this fella was kinda unlucky. So, let's have a look around. Ooh, a supply bag. And please take it. And Sharon's journal. Let's see what they say. Day 1. Never saw a beast like that. Bloated with muscle, rusk as long as my arm. Scent of charred flesh, but I saw no flames. The stone might have been parchment, so quick did the creature charge through. The other justiciars are dead, or close to it. It wasn't alone. Hell Knights too. Masks bolted to their faces like plagues to keep a wall. Day 3. Trapped. Another rampage. And down the walls came, started to dig. Not sure. Day 7. It's done. May Shah's shadows keep me. Yeah, I guess you're right, Alistair, they dehydrated. After 7 days, that's actually a very long time. And yeah, sounds like there were some devils around here. Wish there was someone in the chat I could call a hoon lovingly. So Luna, who of everyone around here would be the one you would be like most likely to call one? Let's read the tablet fragments. Okay, and they're like 3 and it's broken apart, so I'm just, for it to be less confusing, let's start with the top one. So said Shah to me, Kefric form. It was Lord Ao who created chaos. It was from chaos that I formed. And it is I who anoint you, my Paladin. From this day forth, let my laws be known. Yeah, I think I already told you before, but like Selûne and Shah are like the first 2 deities. Like after Ao, which is like kind of like the overgod. And not like directly meddling with stuff, usually. And yeah, they very quickly oppose each other. The law of secrets. What is a secret but truth cast into darkness? Lurk in the shadows and listen for hushed words. The softer a thought is spoken, the more power it contains, the more discord it sows, the more scars it may carve. If a man brags of affairs, carry his words to his wife. If a daughter sees from her father, whisper the truth. The deceived turn to Shah. Cuckolds find solace in shadow. So the first law is be a snitch. Do this. Oh. Do this once a 10 day, and the Lady of Loss shall know you. The law of nightfall. From the moon falls the foulest of lights. It peeks through cracks and fissures, illuminating the more remote recesses of the Underdark. Light bestows hope, a pernicious notion which must be extinguished. At the darkest hour, pray to your lady and feast in her hour. The second day after, slay a disciple of Selûne. If none may be found, Lethendrian or Mistran are an acceptable offering. Law 2, be petty and murderous. Do this once a 10 day, and the Lady of Loss shall know you. The law of abeyance. The word of Kethric's Thorn is the word of Shah. You shall put no god nor mortal before him. You shall question him in neither word nor deed. When the sun has fallen and the moon is new, bow your head in prayer. Proclaim your devotion to Shah and her paladin, Kethric Thorn. Promise your soul and flesh, and seek no fortune nor favor. When your prayer is finished, speak thus. Mistress Shah, I've glorified your name. Master Thorn, I've cried out your word. I am your servant forevermore. So said Shah to me, Catholic form. So it is decreed, and so it is done. Wield the power of secret. Where the light shines, extinguish it. Heed the words of your mistress and master. Do this, and the Lady of Loss shall know you. Yeah, seems like kind of like the highest servant, Catherick Storm, right? Almost like an avatar, or like a, not an avatar, a chosen one, I guess. Well, well, well. Let's see if this guy might be more important later on. I couldn't possibly say, only for me to know until the day I unleash it. You already told us the backstory behind your Discord username. I think we will get you to say that too, in due time. Hand-drawn map. I think we already looked at that. Yep. Alright. Let's look through the stuff here, because I think we can lose some alcohol.
Looks empty.
Boring. And let's have a look at that rune powder vial. 44 plus 18 force damage. Sounds kind of nice. Ooh, and a permanent. Permanent fire. Ooh. Automatically critically hits objects and environments. That sounds pretty nice. Unless you're next to it. Then it doesn't. Hey, I remember this map to be pretty confusing. But hey, let's have a look around. Here we go. I don't know, was there like another path we could take? Rows of books? Maybe there's something here. Or not.
Let's see.
Here. Yeah. Who closed the wall again? Let's press the button again. I guess that's why you have a button here. One of the Droiga has some infernal iron if you talk to him. I think we already have like way more than enough infernal iron. But I mean, sure, maybe. What's happening here? Find the Sharon Temple. I think we kind of found the Sharon Temple. I think it's around here. So... yeah, smoke powder reserve. Here. Ah, we already went there. Cool. So we explored this part here. So I think we kind of have to go up here, right? I think we can't continue here. Yep. Right, up we go. Yeah, the music is so nice and dark and weird. Wait.
Deep gnome make. But the design is anything but. What was this fort?
A god?
Whoever built it, they let it rot for
Why would
ages.
gnomes make such a thing?
Are they talking about something specific? Because I mean, otherwise, it is obviously a Temple of Shar, isn't it? Are we doubting that? I'm not. Let's say we put a marker up here and go to the right.
Probably inhabited by whoever those skeletons were the others found.
Yeah, and pretty destroyed. Ooh.
Accents aren't too
Kind of sulfur all
tarnished
around
yet.
it.
We
Kind
might
of tying
be
into
able
the
to
devil
chip them
stories.
off and melt them. If you aren't here to inspect the stonework, then get lost. And if you are,
Maybe I am.
well, I doubt you've got anything useful to say.
Rude. Just cause I have like int 8?
How peculiar.
This one is nicer.
Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. What luck. Look here, Hoon. I seek fresh eyes. Care to lend yours to a weary mason?
We were just called a hoon. Well. It's kind of like a weird coincidence. You know, a suspiciously eager welcome from a Duergar.
Ease your suspicions. I've got no mind for slaving. My passion is stone, and my
He's a
god
good
is
guy.
the chisel. But these learned eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours.
Fine. What should I be looking at?
The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
See, destroyed stuff. Bad deception. I know everything about this place. In fact, it was hand-forged by a flumph called Grim. Let's do the knowledge checks first. I'd say. It is kind of odd that you need to be a bard to try to remember the terms of the fables of the Fortress Grim. But looking at that, I think as a bard we just get the advantage. Anyway. Lavender assesses the statue for technique and composition. Yeah, that looks fine. Here we go with guidance. Is that enough? Ah, the bliss balls are really nice. It is.
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Oh,
Anything standing out?
here he is. Lavender examines the fallen rubble. Yeah, come on, as long as we don't roll a net one. Yeah.
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor, many split cleanly in two. Yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant.
We read already
Something
about that,
big
right?
charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think?
And last but not least, Lavender surveys the area for unseen curiosities. Damn it, there's the net one. You know what? I'm curious. Roll again. It's still not that great.
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals.
Tougher.
The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grymforge.
Quite a massacre. The big question is, why are devils attacking like Sharons, right? Lavender tries to remember the tome Fables of Fortress Grim.
You recall the tale of a Sharon fortress armed with
so
impenetrable
knowledgeable.
adamantine,
So
a
smart.
metal created by a gnomish mage. There were also whispers of the gnome's secret project, an invincible guardian, though its existence was never proven.
What do you think?
This guy's like, come on, tell me. Not sure if we want to recite the tale or if we want to report our observations. I think we observed more, right? No, let's recite the tale first.
How fascinating. I told my kinfolk that book learning has its benefits. A crafty gnome helping forge a fortress that would last an eon. Mythic metal atop stone hewn by the devoted. That's to say nothing of this tale of an invulnerable protector. It's unfortunate the Sharon's successors found no proof. Doesn't explain this infernal plate I found, though. Here. Take it.
There we get it.
Perhaps you'll be able to figure out why it's here. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it.
Not killing you. You
Well, let's
nice.
see what you've got.
Okay, do you sell anything interesting? Come on, go away, overlay. I mean, elixir of heroism is always kind of nice. No roaring thunder arrows. I think the rest is boring. Let's sell some of the things we have. Some of the jewelry. Some of the silverware. What else can we sell? Wait, don't you have enough money to buy everything? We're not even selling that many things. The Watcher's Guide. Yeah, we can sell the Watcher's Guide. Ah. Well, 14. Alright.
That's all then.
Ruin has a story to tell. That much is true, at least.
Anyone gonna comment on that? Nope.
Have a lot on my mind.
Ain't done.
And, well,
Reinforcements, huh? Let's see how long you last.
Okay, what a rude and unfriendly welcome.
Half these walls are still standing.
Hey, some animals we can talk to.
Tired. Sleep.
Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow.
Shadow?
I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
Ketheric Thorm, a familiar name. Halsin mentioned his stronghold deep underground.
We just read that also. Do you mean Ketheric Thorm, the Dark Justicia commander?
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hell Beast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone until the Near came.
But then the thing is like, what is Nier doing here, right? But let's just say the first thing Koso was actually wondering. Impressive memory. How old are you exactly?
I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die.
I wonder why and how. What kind of hellbeast could have destroyed Ketheric's army?
I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men, crashing and smashing.
But yeah, you're right, as like a couple of devils against like a whole army of like Dark Justicia, so like either like very powerful clerics or very powerful paladins of like Shar. Then again, maybe Shar at that moment was like petty as she always is and was like, okay, I'm gonna forsake you, you die. That was a long time ago. What does Nier have to do with Ketheric?
I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows.